It's going down.
I need some makeup.
Yeah, let me do that for you. I've just used a little bit of Face and Body on Charlotte, and I have this lovely Gatineau Perfectional team, like these luster drops or something similar to luster drops, and I mix it on my hand with a little bit of the Face and Body that I have left, and just dab it around the cheeks to give that nice glow. But we're gonna build on the coverage with concealer later. I mixed up my favorite concealers together on the back of my hand, so I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath Charlotte's eyes, work it in with a flat brush, and then take a fluffy brush and really nicely blend it so it's almost invisible, but it does everything it's supposed to do. Okay, second attempt because the first one didn't work, so I brush up the brows with a spoolie, and then what I do, normally I draw in individual hairs through the brow to make it look super natural, then maybe try to get a lot more on the skin in the places where the hair doesn't grow, and then just create like a really nice arch. And what you do, and then you brush it through again, kind of work the pencil in and keep reapplying until it's really nice. Next step is the ultimate brow lift. So I loaded up my Fantastic Delium Tools brush, and I'm applying very light concealer underneath Charlotte's brows to create that perfectly clean brow. There we go. Only thing left to do is to kind of buff this color in so it doesn't look like super sharp, but it's going to look absolutely clean, as if you just had your brows threaded. Sometimes I take this concealer through the eyelid just to seal in the eyeshadows that we're going to apply afterwards. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of set powder. You can get this in pro stores of MAC Cosmetics, and just sealing in that concealer onto the eyelid, preparing the eyelid for eyeshadows. I'm going to use 35F from Morphe and this eyeshadow for the crease, and tap down at the outer corner of the eye, and then keep bringing up this color through the crease towards the center of the eye. Feathery movements, barely touching. See the position of my hand, how I'm holding the brush, literally allows me to have a lot of wrist movement. So I'm gonna create something that's really blended well. I'm gonna take this eyeshadow here. It's kind of like a warm and a cool brown at the same time, and it's shimmery, so I'm going to pat it down through the lid. It really reminds me of Woodwing from MAC, but it's got a little bit of more warmth to it. So just pat it down on the lid, and then we're going to start blending. Take my fluffy brush now and just blend it through again. There we go. I'm gonna bronze up the look with a little bit of a darker eyeshadow here. Let's see. Again, the same movement, the outer corner. Just give it a little bit of a zhuzh and smoke. Taking a little bit of black eyeshadow and just popping it right here, the outer corner. Okay. Great, and just blend it upwards. Just the tiniest amount of smoke. We have our lovely Catherine in the background, so I'm going to use my favorite pencil from MAC Costa Riche and put it inside Charlotte's eye. I'm sorry for the torture I'm about to put you through. And I'll rub it in the waterline, but then exactly at the root of the lashes too, and I'm going to blend. So I'm going to take a bit of this pencil and then just rub it through the root of the lashes and underneath the eye. This color, because it's a warm brown, it's so fantastic with Charlotte's brown eyes. It brings out the hazelness out of her eyes. So put a bit of eyeshadow on this brush and kind of going to work in that pencil so it stays the whole night long. And then we're going to blend. Clean, small, fluffy brush. I'll do the Instagram thing or the YouTube thing. And I'm just going to blend it underneath This is such a beautiful trick to make everything look airbrushed. There we go. Smokey. Eyeliner Trickery. My favorite one from MAC. So I'm going to draw a line here and then connect it back again. And then try to look in front of yourself. Yeah. I'm going to see how the liner looks when you look straight ahead, and then your client can close their eyes again and you connect it with the rest of it. And then I'm just going to go into the inner corner like that. Feel free to make the liner thicker and more defined. There we go, beautiful. Using a mascara from me. It's gonna be me. And I like to do this trick. I go under the lash and wiggle and roll it away from the lash. I'll do it this way. Close your eyes into it, Charlotte. Yeah, and get close to the root. Do it again. Get close to the root and just keep wiggling it at the root and roll it away from the lash. Yeah, close again. And the cup. That is just one coat, so we're going to build that up a little bit. So I mixed up 2 Cover FX foundations on the back of my hand. I just tried it on the side of Charlotte's face. I'm going to work it in to create a little bit more coverage. If you were wondering why I only put face and body on her face, it's like a base that I put on, and then I'll do the eyes and then start building coverage a little bit more. I'm using a dual fiber brush to brush the product in and to not to make it look too full, but still offering a really good coverage, but you could still see the skin, so you can just see that she's got a natural glow. We're going to do some bronzing. I have my Fenty to help me with it. This shade is called Beige and Gal, and what you have to look at when you're doing contouring is take this little ear bit, like the center of your ear I call it, and look at the way from there towards the corner of your lips. If you can't see it, put a brush there. You see a perfect contour line. And what you're going to do, load up this brush and bring in the color into the cheek. Look, it automatically adjusts on that, and it gives you like a shape. So what you're going to do, you do this and then brush the color up into the cheek, creating a perfect shadow and enhancing your cheekbones like this. Wow. Don't forget to bronze up the hairline. That's going to give you the nicest sun-kissed look. Really rub it into the hairline, through here, and just blend it. So, liquid highlighters. This one, you guys, is from Revolution. It costs £6, but it's the nicest liquid highlight that I've had in a long time. This is what it looks like on my hand. Actually, I don't know how to show it to you like this. But more importantly, this is what it's going to look like on Charlotte's face. And I like to dab it with my fingers because you can really work it in. But only thing that you have to remember when applying liquid highlight is to work really quick, so it doesn't leave patches. It just leaves a lovely liquid glow on your face. Don't forget the temples, maybe the brow bone a little bit. Touch it through, bring it all the way down into the cheeks, because we're going to put blusher on top of it. Just work really quickly. And now Charlotte can show us what it looks like. Boom! £6, y'all. And don't forget to put a little bit through the center of the nose. Tiny bit here, but be careful. You don't want to look like Rudolph the glow-nosed red reindeer.
Love that.
And on the Cupid's bow, why we do this is clearly to enhance the beautiful shape of the lip. It pops right away. So you want to do that 100%. Last bits, just apply a little bit to the inner corner. I'm gonna use Cheeky Bronze from MAC on the cheeks. A smile from Michelle. Really nice. You're gonna continue with the whole glow feeling of this. really, really gently rub this in. But look at her glow. Oh my God, turn your face around that way. Gorgeous. My ultimate lip combo. I have videos about this, so just watch out. Cork pencil from MAC. We're gonna use that to frame Charlotte's lips. Why we're using a brown pencil is clearly just to give us a nice shadow. It's a trick from the 90s to give us a shadow to automatically make the lips look larger. Lips are framed. I have a lip gloss that I got in Slovakia from a brand called Dermacol. And well, you can use any kind of soft pink lip gloss. There's loads from MAC as well. Just make sure the color is not too pink. And it's kind of still see-through and glossy, but it's not too bright or too pale. So that kind of nice flesh tone pink, slightly pinkier than a flesh tone. I don't know, what would you call this pink? Barbie pink.
Yeah, bubblegum.
Bubblegum, that's the one. So we're filling out the lips with this bubblegum lip gloss. So we have Charlotte. We're just gonna use a little bit of finishing powder on bits, special around the nose, maybe a little bit under the eyes. Kind of get her camera ready. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the first video of the other models getting glammed up. There's more to come, but I appreciate your patience with the whole program and hope you enjoyed it.